I'm Nick Inglis. I'm the president of the Information Coalition, an organization that works with technology companies. We develop new standards for information governance and corporate information strategy. We work with companies as diverse as IBM and Box to smaller organizations with less recognizable names that help companies sign contracts, store paperwork, protect information, and gain insight. Last year, our organization signed an amicus brief in support of Microsoft in their lawsuit against warrantless information access by the US government. This year, we continue a fight that shouldn't even be a fight, net neutrality. Since the inception of the internet, equal access to information was an assumed right of anyone on the platform. Long before the now rescinded Obama administration directive that codified net neutrality, we had an assumption of net neutrality. It was only when technology giants began looking at throttling internet speed and specific traffic as a way to increase their revenue that there was a need for net neutrality legislation. Now the Trump administration's FCC is selling us all out in creating a new path for the internet, one in which the rich and powerful are able to regulate what you can access, how long you can access it, and how quickly it will load. This is a reprehensible assault against all Americans and a potential death blow for internet startups and small businesses like mine. Imagine with me, if you will, that one of your neighbors has an idea to revolutionize e-commerce. They put together a team of smart Rhode Islanders and build a new way to shop online. Today, that company would have the economic opportunity to compete against all other e-commerce companies, large and small, around the world. Without net neutrality, it's easy to envision a scenario in which Amazon, seeing this new startup as a threat, would pay your internet service provider to halt all traffic to that new startup, or slow it down to the point where it's forced out of business, or even charge a fee to access it. This isn't who we are. These policies are in direct opposition to our shared values. We've always believed in an American dream, and that dream most often today starts with a www and ends in a .com. I'm proud that here in Rhode Island we have some incredible state representatives who are standing up for Rhode Island tech companies and contractors, and then we have some amazing state senators who are fighting for your right to a fair playing field online. My company in particular is small, and we're dispersed around the country. We work together, and we rely on the internet as a core piece of our infrastructure, and it allows us to communicate with one another and with our clients, just like the telephone, just like electricity. It's illegal for my telephone company to hurt my business by deciding who I can call and who I can't call. It's illegal for my electric company to hurt my company by turning off our power during peak business hours. It likewise should be illegal for my internet service provider to determine what sites my company can utilize, which services will be fast enough for our dispersed team to leverage, and what sites will be made simply inaccessible. This legislation in Rhode Island will force ISPs to play fair in Rhode Island, and I urge its passage. I'm proud that Rhode Island is leading the effort to make net neutrality our law, and I urge the rest of our legislators to get behind this legislation and protect small business in Rhode Island from this egregious assault from Washington on the bedrock of all modern business, the internet. Thank you.